So, today we're an ultimate team, and yes, look at that. We are on the road to 90 overall. So I have a 90 overall offense, and I'm pretty sure if I get a 90 overall defense, I'm obviously gonna have a 90 overall team, right? So today we are gonna be. That's exactly what we're gonna be trying to do. So we're looking through this. My free safety, pretty good, pretty fire. My strong safety, pretty good, pretty fire. Now this, if I can get a better D tackle, we'd be good. You know what I mean? If we can get a better D tackle, we'd be good. So I got some coins. We'll see. Huh. Okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. So if I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna buy some coins, because if I can get like an 85 overall D tackle to replace them, we'd be good. Sipping on the Tennessee. Buy 2 of these. Give me good. Give me good. That's trash. Oh, okay. What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, okay then. I just got a quick 1K and 50,000K? Bro, if I get 50,000. If I get 50,000. If I get 50,000. Bro, the chances of getting 50,000 are probably like 0 out of like 0. Okay, well, at least we're at somewhere with coins. If I go to auction house, and so I'm gonna switch it to like quality 84 to 85. Yep. And then switch to the type to, and then switch the type to D tackles. I thought that we were meant to. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Bye now. Okay, is this gonna do it? Is this gonna do it? Oh boy, that didn't do it. I'm still an 89 overall. Dang, didn't do it. What can I do on defense that would like change my team like crazy? This DK Metcalf is good, but also at the same time, he has fumbleitis right now for me. Don't ask why this guy's getting sold. Bro, I'm so close. It'll be good. I'm trying to figure out what to do. We're for eternity. I'll take that. I need training. I'll take that. I need training. Stepping on the sun, see. If I can get a left outside linebacker, I don't need this tie law. We were for eternity. Don't need them. We were for eternity. Is he my starting center? No, he's not. Bye-bye. Thought we were for eternity. Yeah, we got these. Why is this guy still on my team? I want my team to just be full of, like, good people. Like, I don't need this guy. I got 89 Greg Olson. Well, maybe I need a better punter and a better kicker. Don't ask why. Because, like, I just need a better punter and kicker, right? You would think. What else can I sell? What does he even do? Like, okay. We're still not a 90 overall. Dang. You know what? We're gonna play. I mean, maybe like, I guess my biggest weak point is my kickers. So like, type. Kickers. There. Josh Elim. He's very cheap. And now I'm looking for a. I know I see that, guys. I see that. And then Ray Guy. Bro, no way. I'm actually a 90 overall. Am I seeing that right? Am I seeing that right? I still have an 89 defense. How can I make my defense any better? Let's see, who's my worst player on my defense right now? 88, 97, 87. My D tackle, like, my D tackle is really, like, my D tackle, and then my left outside linebacker are my weak points. But I'm almost level 27. Two. But look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. In special teams, I have an 87 kicker and an 85 punter. How much speed does he have? He has 91 speed. Is better in almost everything. Then my punt returner is Dion. I'll be sitting. Okay, guys. I know I said that we have multiple parts. We're kind of already a 90 overall. So, what we're gonna do, right, is missions. Team item bundle. So we're gonna play some solo. Should we do solo battles, challenges? Play. You know what? We're just gonna do. Should we do a solo battle? No. Play some HT8 seasons. Don't wanna lose my con. So we are gonna actually switch this up. We are gonna do not H2H. We're gonna make this the road to 91. Road to 91. FaceTime or Kai.
Making a FaceTime call to Mecky Dawson.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon
Oh,
Gaudman. Charles, you
be
talk about
crazy,
storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two
No
of the best in the
cap?
business.
He's
And
not
nowadays,
even
I don't
that
think you
good.
can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with
No
all the
cap?
responsibility he has and how the game flows through him,
Oh, yes,
if he's
Dion.
not on the top of his game, your team's
Dion
not going to benefit at
Sanders.
all.
Set to go now on a beautiful
Oh, he has the
sunny
same guy. He
afternoon.
has the same
And here
guy.
we go. We're underway
I
in
can
Madden
win. I
Ultimate
can
Team. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it
I'm
up
not
past the
gonna say I am
25
gonna win this.
to the 26-yard
I
line.
don't even know that yet. But I'm just saying, it's possible, you know? I mean, like, it's not impossible, but it's definitely possible, but, like, we've played better teams, but we've also played worse teams, so we'll see.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Get your ankles.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Take that.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
take that.
And he slips
That's
up
a first.
past the
That's how you-
45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
That was a dumb play by me. That's a very dumb play by me.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd down, Warner. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
There it is.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Johnson.
Push forward.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. An all-time great tackler, Brian Dawkins, making the play there. On 2nd down, Warner. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Now Warner.
I should have called that out.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Nick Bosa Drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
It's a long kick, but I have a
Now Jason Elam for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
Okay.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second
down. This guy's team is
when we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, Laird. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I can't believe we got
and that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Terrell Suggs.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. We're scoreless after 1.
He ain't faking it. Well, if he fakes this, I'm going to be mad.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Okay, still 0-0.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I'd be happy if I could just hold him on the
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line. Check 55, come on.
First down, Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw on 3rd down, Warner, and that's knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Hey, check Mike. Watching you fly. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Get it.
Now a first down throw, Warner. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he fit.
And oh, he coughed it up, and the Ravens have got it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Terrell Suggs able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Now Sanders. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And
it's caught inside the 25.
He caught
that. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Play action. It's Warner. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I'm taking my field goal.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. I don't think this will even work. It doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a scoreless game. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. Okay. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A big play there on the catch and run. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, Laird. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let's go. 70 ending. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on.
They'll try and run it here. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Go! 18 Gators. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Warner. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Warner. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. On fourth down, Warner. He's going to rifle one deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Randy Moss, 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a rush coming, and he's taken down. That was Brian Dawkins getting in that time. The safety with a sack. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Murray. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Murray now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 54 yards.
First down and goal to go.
One receiver left, that's Allen. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw, it's Murray. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Here's Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side-eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural. But
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long.
Dang, I can't. That's. I'm not gonna get anything good out of this. Yeah, I'm gonna sell all of these. I'm not gonna get anything good. This is trash. Yeah. Like, I wasn't gonna get anything. What can I do on defense? Oh, okay. We might end this episode off. I want you to comment on this video today. What on the defense? I think I can get this left outside linebacker better and then sell my Terrell. Let me see. Is there any cheap left outside linebackers? So he's at 87. I did not mean to do that. Missions. Auction house. These are expensive. Hey. Bro, that's his. Is there a difference between these two? Oh no, it's literally the exact same card. Oh. Quality. These are expensive. Right. No. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off there, guys. I can't believe I lost that game. That's still. But hey, we made it to 90. We're gonna change this to road to 91 and then to 92. Okay? So we gonna head out. Peace out. You're the best. God bless.